everyone. Well, here we are for Tag Roulette February. So, first was something yummy. Now, I had two yummy things. I love this. I just love this. And also, when Natalie sent me her junk journal, when she did the 30-day junk journal, she sent me this gorgeous orange. I don't know what it's called, but it's beautiful, isn't it? Isn't that gorgeous? So I have two yummy things because why only have one? And cross stitch was the other one. Yummy, cross stitch, and what was the third thing? Oh, how did I forget? How did I forget what it is? All right, let's just start with yummy first. Let's see where we're putting it. So obviously my piece isn't as big as Anne's. I feel like I want to do something with this down here, but this definitely is going to go up here. Or this, I might tie it in. So I was going to not do, I was going to keep all neutrals just with this tiny little bit of yellow and orange on there. But I saw this and I went, oh, that has to just go on. So let's put this on. First. Okay. Now, what have I got in my little tin? Same. Black, no. Oh yes. I want this off-white one. Browny, beige. It's beige. Alright, how am I going to do this? Firstly, I'm going to go down and around on this bit. Now, I feel really good about, even though I've done January in this little block here, I feel good about extending out now to the edge and bringing back in and spreading out. I don't mind whether the stitches are really big or small. This is definitely yummy to me. And I'm assuming that this project will go, oh, I don't know. Well, there was 52 tags and we're doing 3 a month. So, who's good at maths? Who's good at maths to work that out? Right, 12, 3's are 36. Gosh, isn't that terrible? I was never good at maths. I wasn't bad at it. I just was bored with it really. And 36, 39 would be 13. I can't sew and think and maths at the same time. And my phone, my calculator, is filming. So, okay, well, it's not probably going to go for a whole 12 months, is it? Because 12 threes are 36. Oh, hang on. Wait. 12 threes are 36. There. And we did 52 tags. Wait, is that right? I'll just waffle on now. Okay, it's all down. Now I'm looking at this and thinking I wouldn't mind going around this edge. I also was thinking that I like that most of my threads are neutrals, and I'm just doing these little bits of colour. They're more like an embellishment rather than actual, you know, embroidery floss or anything like that. And I'm really liking that. So I'm going to see if I can stick to that. that might be impossible, but we'll see how we go. Now I'm just going to couch this down like that. So just see if I can get these to stand up a bit effective if they can stand up. I think what I'm going to do is go either side of those little hooks. I've chosen a little bit of a difficult one because this edging here is a bit thick to go through. So let's try and shift it down a bit, I think. So it's all right going through those little holes. It's here on this side that it's not always easy. There we go. Yeah, where the seam is. So you have to come either under that seam or, see, you can see it's a bit of a bobble there, or over the top where the holes are. But that's okay, coming here on this edge. It's not mattering too much if that frays because I'm still going through the backing piece. Rather inspired I am at the moment. Very inspired. Okay, so you get the idea. Now, my question is, what am I doing about the crosses? I'll come back to this because that is taking a while. So that'll be a long bit of a sit and watch the TV bit later. And I think probably it's going to come down here. Maybe I can pin it and then I can cut off the excess. Come down there, still leaving these threads here because I'm not sure if I'm going to work them into something else. Now, I wouldn't mind it sort of flowing round and off the page maybe. Something like this. Okay, I am going to cut that there, put that aside. I'm happy with that. This is a little bit of, it's like French letters, French lettering tape. 48N. What if I make one big cross like this to pull these two together? Or, okay, so I could either do just a line and put crosses over it, but I'm going to pin this down first and then have a look. See, there's that little bit of orange creeping in again, but it's not really obvious, is it? Once again, it's an embellishment rather than a thread. Now, do I want to make it a cross, or is that actually tacky? That's a good question, isn't it? I like the simplicity, but I don't like straight lines, so I do think I'd like to break it up a bit. But I'd like to maybe make this shorter in terms of it's not a perfect cross, and this a bit longer. So obviously my little highlight colour is a bit of yellow, but mostly orange, and all the rest is going to be neutral. All right, I'm happy about that. All right, so that's a cross, but it's supposed to be cross stitch. But you know what? I can put cross stitches on it. Do I do a straight tacky stitch or do I do crosses? Okay, I'm doing straight tack. Alright, I am liking this so far. Loving it. I always like these little laundry label thingies. I can't remember where I got this from, but it was really nice to have a different colour other than the normal red. But I do like the red ones, and I've got some, but I could have more, I'm pretty sure. So I'm sort of making these into cross stitches. This is this way, that's that way, more like an ambulance cross. Not as bold and obvious. I do love cross stitch, so I might do some other little bits. But right now, I'm just getting this down. So you really can't overthink it too much. It's very, if you're trying to prescribe it and overthink it, you just don't have the same creativity as if you just get in the flow and be in the allowance of what is going to happen with it. So I'm loving the variety of crosses over the cross. This one, cross stitch. So did anyone watch the Sex in the City kind of final season and then the making of it? Oh, I cried. I did that, I watched that yesterday, day before, at night. I cried, and then Willie Garcia was there and I cried because he was one of my favourites. He was just one of my favourite actors. I just loved him when he turned up in all these different shows. Anyway, that's what I was watching. That's one thing I've been doing. Aside from massive mega cleanups and moving things up around and changing things up, I can come back and do videos now because I can actually see the floor of my room. Okay, I'm back. I also finished tacking this down, or couching it down, and the other stitch was seed stitch. So I'm going to use another neutral and start to fill in some of this little area. So just little tiny stitches in all different directions as if they're scattered bits of seed. Now some people like to use them all the same length and some people use a variety. I think if it's seed, it's not all the same length, it's not uniform. Sometimes a lot of it is all the same length and then you get those odd little scraps. Little bits and pieces. Right, so I will work on that, fill in a bit of those areas and come back. Here we have our cross with some cross stitches. We've got our yummy yummies, yum. I might add some more after or not, I don't know. It's one of those things where maybe it's a good thing to do the bits and then at the end there'll be a moment of saying what does it need and what else can it have. But there you go, crosses, yummy and seed stitch, and I decided I didn't want to fill this completely up with seed stitch. I might fill it up later, but for now I just did this little area. There you go, so here we are. This is my February tag roulette. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.